It's 2 a.m. You're lying in bed, wide awake, staring at the ceiling, and you feel guilty about it, like something is wrong with you. But here's what nobody told you. Your ancestors did this on purpose. Go back 400,000 years. The sun drops below the horizon, the savannah goes dark. And for every creature on Earth, darkness means death. Lions hunt at night, leopards hunt at night, hyenas hunt at night. But your ancestors had something no other animal had: fire. The moment they learned to control it, around 400,000 years ago, possibly earlier, everything changed. Not just warmth, not just cooked food. Fire meant the night was theirs. Archaeologists digging at sites in South Africa, Israel and Kenya have found hearth ash layered in ancient caves. Burned bones, charred seeds, evidence of fires that burned night after night after night for thousands of years. These weren't just survival fires, they were gathering fires, so what did they do around them? Researchers have a term for it: firelight hours. In modern hunter-gatherer groups, the closest living parallel we have to our ancestors, the pattern is strikingly consistent. Daytime is for work, hunting, gathering, building, moving. But nighttime around the fire? That's something else entirely. Anthropologist Polly Wiesner spent decades studying the Kung San people of the Kalahari Desert. She recorded thousands of hours of conversation, day and night. During the day, practical talk, who's going where, what needs to get done, disputes, complaints. But at night, around the fire, stories. 65% of nighttime conversation was storytelling. Myths, legends, tales of hunts from years ago, stories of the dead, stories of gods and spirits. Firelight, it turns out, is the birthplace of human imagination. It's where we first learned to live inside our own minds, to travel to places that didn't exist, times that had passed, futures that hadn't happened yet. Every novel ever written, every movie ever made, every bedtime story you were ever told, it started here, around a fire, in the dark. But here's where it gets strange. Your ancestors didn't sleep the way you do. You sleep in one block, 8 hours, lights out, alarm at 7. And when you wake up at 2 a.m. unable to sleep, you think something is wrong. Your ancestors would have laughed. Before the Industrial Revolution, before electric lighting, humans across the world slept in 2 separate phases. Historians call it biphasic sleep, or more simply first sleep and second sleep. They go to sleep shortly after dark, sleep for 3 or 4 hours, then wake up fully, naturally, around midnight. And this middle of the night waking wasn't insomnia. It wasn't anxiety. It was normal, expected. Medieval documents talk about it casually. People would pray during this period, have sex, visit neighbours, lie in bed and think. Some would even get up to do light work, sewing, writing, reading. Then, after an hour or two, they'd drift back to sleep until dawn. Historian Roger Ekirch spent 16 years tracking references to segmented sleep across documents from the ancient world to the 1800s. He found hundreds of references in diaries, medical texts, literature, court records, all treating the first sleep and second sleep as completely ordinary. It was only after the gas lamp and then the electric bulb that humans started staying up later and later, compressing 2 sleeps into one. The sleep you're trying to have every night, it's a modern invention. But not everyone slept, even in the first sleep. In every group, someone stayed awake, watching. Before fire, the night sky was as dangerous as it was beautiful. But fire changed the calculation. A fire big enough kept predators away, and someone had to keep it burning. We don't know who those people were. We can't excavate a watch schedule, but we know the sky they looked at. No light pollution, no cities, no glow on the horizon, just stars, thousands of them, blazing in a way no modern human has ever seen with their own eyes. Ancient humans named them, mapped them, navigated by them, told stories about them. The earliest known star maps are over 17,000 years old, painted on the walls of Lascaux Cave in France. Researchers have identified the Pleiades, Orion's belt, and other constellations in cave art from cultures that had zero contact with each other. The night sky wasn't just beautiful, it was a clock, a calendar, a compass, a story. And underneath all of it, the fire, the stories, the two-phase sleep was something older. Fear. We can dress it up however we want, but for 99% of human history, night meant danger. Not an abstract danger, a real one. Leopards are ambush predators. They attack at night. They target isolated individuals. They're nearly silent. There's a reason humans are instinctively afraid of the dark. That fear was built in, generation after generation, by ancestors who survived because they respected it. The fire wasn't just warmth or light, it was a line between the world and everything outside of it. Cross the line, and you were prey. Stay inside it, and you were human. So the next time you wake up at 2 a.m., and you will, don't panic. Don't grab your phone. Don't doom scroll. Don't tell yourself something is wrong with you. Lie there. Think. Let your brain do what it was built to do in the dark. Because for 400,000 years, this was the most sacred time of day. The fire burned low, the stars blazed overhead, and your ancestors lay awake in the dark, imagining. That's where we came from. That's what we are. Subscribe for more human origin stories. New video every week.